Sooner and hello, everyone up there in college football land. My name, Harry James Taylor. I do every single pick of the majority of college football. We'll start in the league that I think is one of the best, because I live in that area, the Big 12 Conference. We'll start there and work our way in to a Tuesday game, a Wednesday game, a Thursday game, a Friday, and a Saturday game. All next as we move into November for college football. Don't go away. Welcome back. My name's Harry James for Boomer Center 1982. This is the picks for Week 11 in college football. A couple of games today to start off in conference play, if you will, in the Big 12. Iowa State at Kansas on Fox Sports Net. I'm going with Iowa State. I think that they're just a little bit more prepared to win a game than Kansas. Also, West Virginia at Texas. Fox Sports 1. Watch out for this one, folks. Early morning trip out to Austin from Morgantown. Kind of a shaky game there. Last time they started on the road at 11 a.m., they lost to Oklahoma State. Watch out. Texas Longhorns could win this one. And then on ABC or ESPN2, depending on what coverage you're watching, my Sooners will face the Baylor Bears. Now, what to expect from this ball game, since I'm not going to pick a ball game. What to expect from the ball game? Baylor, stay heavy, baby. Just do what you do. Do what you've been doing over these last few weeks, except for last week when you lost the barn burner. Every other week, though, you've been in these games. You've been in these tight games. Stay in them. Just keep on scoring, baby. It's that easy. Offensively. Defensively, you've got to be able to cover every man and be on your man. It doesn't matter. You got to make them right at the tackle mark. Tackle them, and get some pressure on Baker Mayfield. What if you're an Oklahoma fan? What do you have to do to Baylor? Force their quarterback out of the pocket. He's not as mobile as Mahomes was a few weeks ago, as Baker is. This guy's not that mobile. Now, he is sort of mobile, but you got to get those defensive tackles like Matt Romar, looks like he's going to be healthy again. Get him on there. Stuff it on defense. And then offensively, what do you do if you're Oklahoma? Take your chances, baby. Take your chances. Run the ball with a now eligible Joe Mixon. And now eligible and ready to play Samaje Perine. They're not that great defensively as far as rush defense and Baylor, so force it down their throat. That will also help you take away time of possession from the Bears. All right. And the noon game, Texas Tech will be in Stilly, up the road in Stillwater on Fox Sports 1 as Texas Tech and Oklahoma State. I'm going to stay with Oklahoma State in this ball game, just in the fact that it's in Stillwater. But look out for Patrick Mahomes and those guys. Now healthy, they put up a fight against Texas. They put up a fight against my Sooners. Look for them to keep on scoring. But I think Oklahoma State is going to have enough. Other games outside the area. They'll start on Tuesday nights as Eastern Michigan will be at Ball State on CBS Sports Network. I'm going to go with Ball State. Western Michigan will be at Kent State on ESPN2, also at 6:30. I'm going to go with Western Michigan. 2 Wednesday night ball games, 7 o'clock. Bowling Green will be at Akron on ESPNU. I'm going to go with Akron. Also, Toledo will be at Northern Illinois, UNI, on ESPN2. I'm going to go with the University of Northern Illinois. Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. University of North Carolina will be at Duke on ESPN. This is not a basketball game. This is a football game. So in this case, you have to go with the UNC. They're playing with a little bit more football readiness than Duke is. Also, Louisiana Lafayette will be at Georgia Southern. ESPN at 6:30. I'm going to go with Georgia Southern. Also, Fox Sports 1, Utah will be at Arizona State on Fox Sports 1. I'm going to go with Arizona State. Sun Devils. The primetime game on Friday night, one game and one game alone, as Boston College will try to completely ruin Florida State's season. Boston College at Florida State on ESPN2. I'm going to go with the Seminoles of Florida State. 11 a.m. on Saturday. Get your breakfast ready, your breakfast burritos ready, and get ready to watch some football like Kentucky at Tennessee, SEC Network. I'm going to go with Tennessee. South Carolina at Florida on CBS Sports Network. I'm going to go with Florida. Big Ten Network, while Northwestern at Purdue. I'm going to go with Northwestern. Rutgers at Michigan State on the Big Ten Network. I'm going to go with Michigan State. ESPNU will have Cincinnati at Central Florida. I'm going to go with Central Florida. SMU at East Carolina on ESPN News. I'm going to go with East Carolina. Tulane at Navy on CBS Sports Network. I'm going to go with Navy. And finally, Mississippi State at Alabama on ESPN. I'm going to go with Mississippi State. At 11:30, you can say NC State at Syracuse on the ACC Network. I'm going to stick with Syracuse. 12 o'clock noon, straight up noon. At ESPNU, we'll have Miami of Ohio at Buffalo. On ESPNU, I'm going to go with Buffalo. 1 o'clock Campus Insider Channel will have Rice at Charlotte. I'm going to go with Rice. Also, Miami of Florida will be at Virginia on the ACC Network. I'm going to go with Miami. And University of Louisiana Monroe will be at Georgia State on the ESPN3.com network. I'm going to go with Georgia State. 2 p.m. New Mexico will be at Arkansas State on the ESPN3. I'm going to go with Arkansas State. Wyoming will be at UNLV on the Roots Sports Network. I'm going to go with Wyoming. And Southern Utah will be at BYU on the BYU TV Network. I'm going to go with BYU. All right. The noon games, Ohio State at Maryland are the middle games. So you got your breakfast. This is your lunch. Your middle games, the meat of the sandwich. The middle games include Ohio State at Maryland on ESPN. I'm going to go with Ohio State. Auburn and Georgia back on the CBS Sports Network. I'm going to go with Georgia. Notre Dame and Army on CBS Sports Network. I'm actually going to go with Notre Dame in this ball game. Vandy at Missouri on SEC Network. I'm going to go with Missouri. University of Texas San Antonio will be at Louisiana Tech on a local sports network, the CW, out there in Texas, San Antonio. I'm going to go with Louisiana Tech. ESPN 2 will have North Texas. ESPN3.com will have North Texas at Western Kentucky. I'm going to go with Western Kentucky. ESPN3.com will also have Southern Mississippi at Old Dominion, ODU. I'm going to go with Old Dominion. ABC, ESPN, or ESPN2, either one of the three, will have these next couple of games, including Pitt at Clemson. I'm going to go with Clemson, but look for Pittsburgh to kind of keep this thing interesting. Also, Virginia Tech at Georgia Tech. I'm going to go with Virginia Tech in this ball game. ESPN3 will have Appalachian State at Troy. I'm going to go with Troy. Illinois at Wisconsin. That's going to be the other game on ESPN2. I'm going to go with Wisconsin. And finally, Tulane at Houston on the CBS Sports Network. I'm going to go with Houston. They're going to get things rocking and rolling there in Houston again. 3 p.m. games. The Pac-12 Network will have Stanford and Oregon I'm going to go with Oregon. ESPN3 will have Idaho State at Texas State. I'm going to go with Idaho State, the potatoes. 5 o'clock p.m. LSU and Arkansas. ESPN, I'm going to go with Arkansas. Middle Tennessee State at Marshall on the Armed Sports Network. I'm going to go with Middle Tennessee State. Wake Forest at Louisville on ESPN2. I'm going to go with Louisville. Boise State at Hawaii on CBS Sports Network. I'm going to go with Boise State. And South Florida at Memphis on ESPNU. I'm going to go with Memphis. The next docket of games, 6:30. A couple of these. Ole Miss at Texas A&M should be interesting. I'm going to go with Texas A&M in this ball game. Look for A&M to keep things rolling. Both quarterbacks, starting quarterbacks out. My boy TK9, and then Kelly's kid, Jim Kelly's kid, out also. So look for A&M to take advantage. Home field. Minnesota at Nebraska on Big Ten Network. I think Nebraska keeps this thing going, man. They really do. I think that they get back on track, even without their starting QB. USC at Washington on Fox. I'm going to go with SC. 7 o'clock on ABC. Michigan at Iowa on ABC. Look out for Iowa, people. Bobby Suits' Iowa Hawkeyes getting this thing done, I hope. Look for that. 8 o'clock p.m. Look for Oregon State at UCLA on the Pac-12 network. I'm going to go with UCLA. The nightcap in the Pac-12 will be Colorado at Arizona on Fox Sports 1. I'm going to go with Colorado. And finally, a couple of late games at 9:15. New Mexico at Utah State on ESPN2 or ESPNU. I'm going to go with New Mexico. Colorado State at Air Force, ESPN2 or ESPNU. I'm going to go with Air Force. San Diego State at Nevada on the CBS Sports Network. I'm going to go with San Diego State. And finally, Cal Berkeley at Washington State on ESPN. I'm going to go with Washington State. All right, guys. You guys know how this works. Don't take any of this to Vegas. I'm not a picker. I'm not a prognosticator. This is just what I think is going to happen. But you know what? If you get some money, I wouldn't mind just a pinch of it. But in all honesty, my name is Harry James Taylor. Thanks for watching. You can find me, Harry James Taylor, on Facebook, or tweet me at Sooner_fan_OK. Thanks for watching, everybody, and enjoy this week 11 of college football. I'm out of here.